For once in your life, you got to understand when it's actually time for you to focus on yourself, right? You're giving too much energy to a lot of things that don't reciprocate the energy back to you, right? We always tend to give ourselves to everybody else, but never to ourselves. Each and every day you scroll on social media, giving your attention to social media, pleasing everybody else, liking their posts, reposting their posts, validating them. They worked on themselves. Have you worked on yourself? You got to start putting that energy towards you, focusing on you, what you like to do, what drives you, what makes you a better you, right? We're giving too much of our time to other people. It ain't even just social media, bro. It's everything in your life. You're giving all your focus to your parents, to your significant other, but never giving time to yourself. When the last time you started to take yourself out? When the last time you started doing things for you? You got to ask yourself, like, I'm giving all this energy to everybody else. When I'm going to give the energy back to myself? It's time for you to start focusing on you. Start putting you first. No, it's not selfish. It's not selfish, man. Because I feel like at the end of the day, in order for you to serve others, to help others out, you got to first find out who you are as a person. You can't help nobody until you start helping yourself. How can you tell somebody you want to do this X, Y, Z, and you haven't even focused on yourself enough to even help that person? Right? Life is about learning. Life is about experiences. Right? So you got to put yourself first before you help anybody else. I know you want to help out your friend. I know you want to help out your mom, your dad, your best friend, right? But you got to focus on you first. Put your priorities in order first. Understand who you is as a person. Cut out all the distractions. Y'all need to sit down and really talk to yourselves and say, okay, what do I need to do so I can be the person I need to be to help others, to serve humanity? What am I doing on a day-to-day basis to give a point to my hero? A lot of y'all giving points to y'all villain. Look, we got a hero and we got a villain. The hero is the person you ought to be, the person you strive to be, the person that you see yourself as on a day-to-day basis. The villain is the person that's doing a lot of bull crap in their life, having a lot of vices, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. We need to be cutting out the villain and always pointing to our hero. It starts with you. I know it's a world full of distractions. This world is full of distractions to the point to where it's like you gotta fight for your attention each and every day. These apps are designed to keep you on their apps each and every day. So how you gonna have time to focus on yourself when you focusing so much on these apps? OnlyFans, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You ain't even focusing on yourself, right? You focus so much on your job, on that chick. Never enough time for yourself. We gotta change that, man. I'm starting to realize with me, man, I'm starting to really put myself first because I know at the end of the day who I'm trying to help. If I put myself first, be selfish with my time, be the best version of Quan, be the best version of myself, then I can pour into other people that I actually care about. But it all starts with me. That's how you gotta look at it, right? It starts with you. It don't start with nobody else. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror each and every day and say, look, I need to be the best version of myself. How can I do that? What do I need to cut out so I can be the best version of myself? What do I need to get rid of so I can be the best version of myself? What habits did I need to adopt to be the best version of myself? That's how you gotta think each and every day. It's a battle each and every day. Sometimes when I get on, I'm like, damn. But you gotta look at that reason why you're doing what you're doing. There's gonna be times where you will not be motivated. You can't rely on motivation. Use motivation as a tool. So you gotta rely on systems to keep you motivated. Look at your power list. Look at your why. Look at your standards each and every day so it can keep you in that mode. Look at your finances and say, okay, I don't like my finances. How can I increase my finances? right? How can I increase my physique? How can I increase my lifestyle? You gotta look at it all the way around. Look at it. Look at it. If you don't like it, be angry. Be mad, angry at your lifestyle, bro. It can change. You watch these people on YouTube each and every day. You know, you watch them, like, man, they got the seat, man, they got the house, they got the car, they got the chick, they got the money. What makes them different, bro? They just wanted it more. They put themselves first. And then you start to see everything else. Then you start to see the snowball effect once you focus on yourself. Once you put yourself first, once you start prioritizing what really matters, then you get to see the fruits of the labor, man. What are you really doing it for? That's what you got to ask yourself. What are you really doing it for? And is it worth your while? How much pain can you endure to really get to where you want to get it? A lot of y'all say y'all want it, but you really don't. You want instant gratification. It don't work like that, man. What a lot of y'all are doing is y'all seeing these people, man, successful, but you ain't seeing when they first started. The no's they went through, the no views, right? The constant grinding, showing up when nobody's showing up for themselves. But they had the end goal. There was tunnel vision to the dreams, to the goals, to the mission. Then you starting to see them. You're like, dang, you know what I'm saying? You starting to see what the snowball effect was when they kept being consistent. Nothing happens overnight. Get it through your head. Nothing happens overnight. Think LeBron James was a great basketball player overnight? You think Steph Curry was the best shooter all time overnight? No, they put in the reps. You got to put in the reps. Put in the reps, man. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody be the best version of themselves. But you got to put yourself first. You got to be willing to sacrifice a lot of things, a lot of no's, a lot of lonely nights, a lot of, man, I don't know, this going to work, but you got to stay tunnel vision. You got to stay to the mission. You can't give up. You can't give up. And you can't have a plan B, right? I know a lot of y'all like, man, if I have a plan B, I'm good. I look at this shit like I ain't got a plan B. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to be resourceful. I'm going to see what works and what don't work. That's how you got to be. That's the mentality you got to have. Can you have that mentality to keep going when you don't see results? Can you have that mentality when nobody's showing up? Can you keep showing up for yourself? Right? That's when you start believing in yourself. That's when you start really trusting yourself. All this stuff is about trusting you and trusting God, bro. For the women that's watching, y'all can do the same thing. Trusting what you see. Trusting your ability to grow. Trusting your relationship with God. He helping you. He molding you. God is molding you right now. God is molding you to be the best version of yourself. But you got to put in the work, man. Yeah, y'all. I know y'all heard the saying, faith without works is dead. You got to have faith, but you also got to put in the work. The work freaking works, man. I promise y'all, man. I'm telling you, the work really works, man. Keep going. Keep being successful. Keep striving. But it all boils down to you focusing on you. You being silent. You going ghost for a little period of time so you can be the best version of yourself. Can you withstand that? Right? Everybody don't need to know your next move. What you need to do, man, write down your goals. Write down your vision. Write it plain. See it each and every day. And strive for it. Go after it, man. Go after it, man. We all got these dreams, these visions. We all want the successful life. But it's going to only be 1% of people that actually accomplish it, man. And it could be you. You watching. Yes, you watching. It could be you. But you got to know what really matters. And that's you. Focusing on you first. Putting you first. Understanding, look, man, I got to put me first before I can do anything. Understanding, like, me as a person got to be the best version of myself, so then everything in my life can be the best version, right? Everything in my life is just the fruits of my labor. Everything in my life is me becoming the 2.0 version of myself, right? That's what life is all about. I promise y'all, man, like, once you really start to understand and put yourself first, you will see how your life really changed. Once you really start to take a chance on yourself against all the odds, bro, that is the best feeling in the fucking world. Right? I'm telling y'all right now, man, like, just shoot for the stars, bro. Just shoot for the stars, block out all the distraction, block out all the noise, and focus up. Focus up, man. Focus on yourself. Move in silence. Go ghost. It's okay. Everybody don't need to know what you're doing. 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 A lot of y'all cannot do things alone. You must do it alone in order to be successful. Most of the people that were successful did it alone. Lonely nights. Can you do that? A lot of y'all can't do that, man. A lot of y'all want somebody around where you can tell that, hey, look, man, you're doing a good job. They don't care. Stop trying to get validated from everybody else. Validate yourself. Validate yourself. Validate yourself. Show up for yourself. Be self-worthy. Be self-confident. I promise you, that's a different breed, man. Once you understand you're showing up for yourself, can't nobody stop you, bro. You're going to be unstoppable, man. I promise you. But it all starts with you. Man, I promise you, man, I'm focusing on myself all 2026. A lot of y'all I know already fell off. I'm not falling the fuck off. I'm not folding. I'm not folding. You shouldn't fold either. I don't want you to fold, man. You shouldn't want to fold either, man. All I'm saying is focus on yourself first. Then watch how everything else in your life flows, bro. You start to find clarity. You start to see what really works, what really hits. You start to see what really molds you, what really grinds you, what really keeps you in that mode once you focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, man. It's not selfish at all. You got to do it for a small period of time. It may be 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. It may take a year. But once you start to get it, man, you're going to start to see everything else flow in your life. I promise you, man. I promise you. I love y'all. That's the video for today, man. I'm trying my best to continue to drop this game to y'all. If you made it this far in the comments, man. If you made it this far, put in the comments 1%, 2.0 version. Either or, man. Let me know that you made it this far in the video. Quan out. Peace.